Hello everyone, in this video I am going to explain solution of differential equation. In the last video I have explained introduction of differential equation, types of differential equation and types of solution of differential equation. Here I am going to take the two type of differential equation. First, linear first order ODEs ordinary differential equations, and second one linear ODEs with constant coefficient. I am going to discuss solution of these two type of differential equation, linear first order ODE and linear ODEs with constant coefficients. So let us start one by one. So first I will take linear first order ODE. So this is the linear first order ODEs. dy by dx plus px y equal to qx, where p and q are function of x. So this is the non-homogeneous differential equation. This q not equal to 0, so we say non-homogeneous differential equation, and if qx equal to 0 we say homogeneous differential equation. So let us see first solution of homogeneous differential equation. If this is the given homogeneous linear first order differential equation, so we can have dy by dx equal to minus pxy, or we can have dy by y equal to minus px dx. If you integrate both sides, so we get log y equal to integration minus ps dx plus log c. So log y by c equal to integration minus ps dx. So this will be y by c equal to e power minus p ds. So y equal to c e power minus p dx. So this is the solution of homogeneous differential equation, y equal to c e power minus p dx, where c is the arbitrary constant. If integral p dx equal to h, so we can write y equal to c e power minus h. So this is the final form of solution of homogeneous linear first order ODE, where c is arbitrary constant. And this is the non-homogeneous ordinary differential equation. So the solution will be y e power p dx equal to q into e power p dx plus c. So this is the solution, and we can write y equal to e power minus p dx q e power p dx plus e power my integral p dx into c. And if p integral p dx equal to h, so we can write the solution y equal to integral minus h q e power h dx plus e power minus hc. So this is the solution of non-homogeneous linear first order ODE. So let us take one example. Let us try to solve this first order ODE y dash minus y equal to e power 2x. So here p equal to minus 1 and q equal to e power 2x. So if you find h here, h equal to integral p dx, so this will be minus dx equal to minus x. The solution will be y e power integral p dx equal to q integral p dx plus c. So we can write, if integral p dx equal to h, so if this equal to h, if you write, so we can write y equal to e power minus h integral q into e power h dx plus c e power minus h. Now h equal to minus x, so we can have y equal to e power x integral q equal to e power 2x and e power minus x dx plus c e power x. So this will be y equal to e power x and integral e power x dx plus c e power x. So this will be integral of e power x will be e power x. So it will y equal to e power 2x plus c e power x. So this is the solution of given differential equation. Next I am going to discuss the second case, linear ODEs with constant coefficient. So mainly I will discuss the second order, but using the procedure even we can solve third order, fourth order differential equation with constant coefficient. So homogeneous linear ODE with constant coefficient. Now let us have one differential equation y double dash plus ay dash plus by equal to function of x. So first we see the homogeneous part. So fx equal to 0. So we'll have y double dash plus ay dash plus by equal to 0. So this is the homogeneous equation. So just now we have seen the solution of linear first order ODE. The solution form was y equal to c e power minus lambda x or some kx, some constant. So some exponential form. So solution is in some exponential form. So let us have trial solution y equal to e power lambda x based on the solution of first order linear ODE. So y dash will be lambda e power lambda x, y double dash equal to lambda square e power lambda x. Now substitute this y dash, y double dash in the main equation. So we get lambda square e power lambda x plus a lambda e power lambda x plus b e power lambda x equal to 0. So the exponential part won't be 0. So we'll have lambda square plus a lambda plus b equal to 0. So we have got this equation. So this equation is called the characteristic equation or auxiliary equation. So this equation is called the auxiliary equation. So this is the quadratic equation. So we'll have the two roots here. So first root we have, so just now we have seen the auxiliary equation. So the working procedure, how to find the auxiliary equation will be y double dash plus a y dash plus by equal to 0. So this is the second derivative operator, this is the first derivative operator. So we can write the same equation, d square plus ad plus b y equal to 0. Now this d replaced by, we can have m, d square replaced by m square, and d power 0, that is the, here we have, so that is equal to m, means 1 we have, so this is the 1. So we can replace by this, so we get m square plus am plus b equal to 0. So this is the auxiliary equation of this given differential equation. Now we have three cases here. So this is a quadratic equation. So we'll have two roots. So first we'll have real and distinct root, real and distinct roots. So the one solution will be y1 equal to e power, suppose we have m1 and m2, so m1x, y2 equal to e power m2x. So the general solution y will be c1 e power m1x plus c2 e power m2x, using the principle of superposition. If you have the two solutions, then the linear combination of these two solutions is also solution for homogeneous differential equation. Let us have second case, equal roots. So m1 equal to m2 equal to m. So y will be c1 plus xc2 e power m1x. So these are the general solution. In the last video I have explained, in the general solution the number of arbitrary constant is equal to order of differential equation. So here we have second order differential equation. So we are getting two arbitrary constant. So these are the general solution. And third we have imaginary roots. Let us have alpha plus minus I beta imaginary roots. So the solution will be y equal to c1 e power alpha plus I beta x plus c2 e power alpha minus I beta x. So this equal to e power alpha x is the common, we can take alpha x common. So we'll have the c1 e power I beta x plus c2 e power minus I beta x. So this will be e power alpha x, and we can have c1 and cos beta x plus I sin beta x plus C2 cos beta x minus I sin beta x. Then if you simplify, so we get e power alpha x and C1 plus C2 cos beta x plus I C1 minus C2 sin beta x. Then y equal to e power alpha x and C1 plus C2 is the, let us have the new constant capital C1 cos beta x plus this is, let us have another constant C2 sin beta x. So this is a solution of differential equation with imaginary roots, where alpha is the real part and beta is the imaginary part of the root, and C1 and C2 are arbitrary constant. So we have seen solution of homogeneous second order ordinary differential equation with constant coefficients. Let us take few examples. One example will take y double dash plus y dash minus 2y equal to 0, and this is the initial value problem. So initial condition is given y0 equal to 4 and y dash 0 equal to minus 5. It means the value of y at x equal to 0 is 4, the value of y dash at x equal to 0 equal to minus 5. So this we can be written as d square plus d minus 2y equal to 0. So for getting auxiliary equation, the d replaced by m, d square replaced by m square, and here d power 0, so that will be 1. So we'll have the auxiliary equation m square plus m minus 2 equal to 0. So we can do the factorization, so it will be m square minus m 2m minus 2 equal to 0. So m minus 1 plus 2 m minus 1. So the roots will be m equal to 1 and minus 2. So this is the real and distinct root case. So the general solution y will be c1 e power x plus c2 e power minus 2x. So this is the general solution of given differential equation. Now with the help of initial condition, we can get the value of c1 and c2. So let us have the first condition, y0 equal to 4. So y equal to 4 at x equal to 0. So c1 e power 0 1 plus c2. So first equation we get c1 plus c2 equal to 4. Second one, y dash 0 equal to minus 5. So let us find the y dash first. Y dash equal to c1 e power x minus 2 c2 e power minus 2x. Now so second condition is the y dash 0 equal to minus 5. So this is y dash equal to minus 5 equal to c1 minus 2 c2. So this is the second equation. If you solve this first and second equation in c1 and c2, so we get c1 equal to 1 and c2 equal to 3. So your general solution will be, I can write here y equal to c1 is 1 e power x plus c2 equal to 3 plus 3 e power minus 2x. So this is the solution of given initial value problem, because the initial condition given for the differential equation. Let us take one example of equal roots. So the equation is y double dash plus 6y dash plus 9y equal to 0. So auxiliary equation will be m square plus 6m plus 9 equal to 0. So this is the m plus 3 whole square equal to 0. So m equal to minus 3 minus 3. These are the roots of auxiliary equation. Then the general solution y will be c1 plus xc2 e power minus 3x. So this is the solution for equal roots. Let us take the last example, y double dash plus 4y dash plus 5 equal to 0. So auxiliary equation m square plus 4m plus 5 equal to 0. So the roots will be m equal to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac by 2a. So your m will be minus 2 plus minus I. So here alpha equal to minus 2 and beta equal to 1. So your solution will be y will be exponential alpha x and c1 cos beta x plus c2 sin beta x. So beta equal to 1. So this is the solution. So in this video I have explained the solution of homogeneous differential equation. So in the next video we will focus on solution of non-homogeneous differential equation. Thank you.